Welcome back to Starfield, guys, and yeah, welcome back to Haunted House. Glad you could make it back. And today's project was build my first outposts, and I am on my third one. And I thought I would hit record and keep you guys filled in on my playthrough here. So, yeah, if you haven't ever built an outpost before, I'll show you the simple setup that I'm doing. As far as advanced outpost building, these are my first outposts, so I don't know much about that. But anyways, you just hit square on outposts now. I already put down my claim. If I hit left on my tap pad, I can kind of get my overtop view there. So I think I kind of got my character standing over there in the way a little bit. Gotta wait for Andrasia decided to walk over there. So let's put that down with X. So that's gonna be iron, aluminum, and tungsten. Only 2 tungsten, so you only need, yeah, 2 for each extractor. So I put 3 different mining operations down, so I only needed 6 of those. And then you're gonna need iron, aluminum, and copper, I believe, for the simple build. Okay, let's go. Let's hit circle, just tap circle, go back to build mode, and then I'm gonna go to power. I think I'll take those rocks out and put my solar array down right there, which that's gonna be aluminum, copper, beryllium. Yeah, that's the other resource I was missing. And that's all you need for the startup. And adaptive frames for the storage container. So let's put that down. Okay, now I need a storage container, which is gonna be... Oh, you know what? I'm short on my adaptive frames, unfortunately. I need 2 more. Unfortunate. But
you're a tough one to track down. Wanted all over the settled systems with a bounty to match.
see, oh, I'm getting hunted down here, wanted. I don't know who you think I am, but you're about to find out. Let's see, how about you just walk on by, forget you saw me. Let's see, we can settle this peacefully, no one has to get hurt.
You should have thought of that before you put your face on a wanted poster. Anyway, since you seem confused by our presence, I'll break it down for you. Seems someone's gone and put an Ashton-sized bounty on your head. Good question. I'd say 2,000 creds would be enough to make us forget we ever saw you. Or we could just collect it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, I don't have the creds to pay you, so... I'll just say you can try.
More than that. Grab your forks, boys. We're eating good tonight.
Looks like he's, oh shoot. My gun wasn't loaded. Ready for a battle here. He's down.
Take what you must. Leave the rest for the scavengers.
Okay, so that was a little unexpected. This will still bring it'll store a few stuff, but I need to get some more adaptive frames. I did actually buy all the adaptive frames I could get before I left in Jemison. Okay, so I'll show you guys where I built it. So this is Androphen, however you pronounce that. So I got an iron outpost there. And then we put down this one for aluminum. Okay, so let's back out. And then let's fly over here, and then I got copper mine set up over here at Sumati.
Last warning before we start shooting.
Bounty Hunter Captain. I thought I just took somebody out. This is the first time it ever happened to me. But anyways, yeah, here I have my copper outpost on Sumati. And that's where I put my first 3 mines down, which is in the Narian system. And here we started out here at Alpha Centauri, so it's just a hop, skip, and a jump away. And that's where I set up my first 3 outposts. I wonder if I can just
Last warning before we start shooting.
can I jump?
Open fire.
He said open fire and I just took off. I had other plans for this episode. I did. They might come track me down, I don't know.
Are entering
still
United
in
Colony
peace.
space. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. And complete. Enjoy your stay in New Atlantis.
I probably won't be able to get any more adaptive frames yet. I might be able to craft some though at the lodge with a bench I got over there. Let's land back over there. Yeah, last night I did a mission off the mission board. That was actually pretty tough. The one that I had picked. But I'll show you guys where I bought. Let's see. Oh, here, this place. It's called the UC Distribution Center. You can buy some some resources there, like iron and beryllium and stuff. You know, stuff to help you get started on your first outpost. And then I think it was at Jemison Mercantile. I found a few adaptive frames. Let's go over there. I think I had bought them out, but I'm gonna step in there to see if they have any. Although I could, maybe I could craft some.
I hope you're finding everything. Oh, please, take a look.
I haven't crafted any yet, but we might be able to do that. Let's see, resources. Yeah, they're still sold out, but anyways, that's where I got some
Thanks for
stuff to
coming
help me
in.
get started. I'm gonna go see if I can craft some and we can finish that outpost with the storage container.
nothing else, Constellation does have excellent lodging.
Excellent lodging. Let's see if I can craft. This is the bench I need is industrial workbench. Adaptive frame. Okay, so this takes iron and aluminum, which I'm making, so I'll be able to make these myself. Quantity, we needed 2 more. You know what, let's just craft like 12 of them for the heck of it. It's also a good way to farm XP, so you get XP each one that you craft. Okay, let's go finish that outpost. We might run into that bounty hunter. See, I was a soldier starting out, so I don't know. Oh, I did get some perks. I got the weightlifting perk and the wellness perk. Fitness, I still need to run super far, get tired 3 more times, and I'll have that opened up. But then we got the commerce for sales. My opening traits came with ballistics. I have nothing in science yet. And then I got ballistic weapons, boost pack training, piloting, security, and targeting controls. See, science is like your expert outpost building stuff and stuff like that. Yeah, let's go back to the ship and fly back over there. I don't know if we're getting an attack again or what, but I want to finish that, putting that storage box on that. Yeah, I'm really into the shipbuilding too. Like, I upgraded the engines, the shield as good as I could, and the weapons to some
Retros firing. Orbit stabilized.
particle beams, because they're equal damage on hull and shield, so they're really good. So anyways, I'm not getting attacked. Not yet. We'll see if I do. I thought I had enough adaptive frames to finish that quick, so it was a little bit off the beaten path. That's what I had planned for the video a little bit. That's alright. Stuff happens. And also, I guess it's good. You can see the route and where I'm bought some of the stuff to help out. See, we need to go back to Andra. Andrafon.
There may not be life here, but we should still be cautious.
Dude, is this guy's body gonna be stuck here? I don't like that. I want him out of here, buddy. Get out of here. I can't move him. That's funny. Okay, back to the building. And this is going to be connected to the extractor, so I like to put it next to that. Slap that down. Okay, so now we just need to connect it. So I'll just walk up to this thing, hit. I have to take the stuff out of there, and then I can just hold X to quick menu. Then I can just hit output link, so it connects, goes into there, create link, and that's it. And I thought I might as well get my outpost going. It's important materials and also just free money racking up while you're doing stuff. So I thought, you know what, I should do that first. So okay, we got 3 outposts up. Let's teleport back to the ship. I could have just hit straight away to the cockpit, but
Yes?
I might store away my resources anyway for now. Okay, so I was thinking what I'm gonna do next here. Let's go to missions. If we go to, I wanted to join, speak to Commander Tula about joining the Vanguard. So we're gonna go back to Alpha Centauri.
Dust off complete.
Oh yeah, and I had upgraded the reactor as well.
We're
So
locking into orbit now.
not bad for a starter on Starfield. I'm actually really enamored with this game. All right, let's plot our course back.
Hailing unknown vessel. Colonists here in distress. They really need your help. We're unarmed civilians.
Somebody asked me for help, but I was already in the middle of a jump, so I'm gone.
Grav jump complete.
You are entering United Colonies space. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. No contraband detected. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
So many people, all in one place. I still cannot feel
All right.
entirely comfortable.
Let's go talk to Captain Tatula or whatever his name is.
Hey, Sarah's friend. You come to enlist at long last? Start earning your stripes with the Vanguard?
Okay, I'm game. Just tell me what I need to do.
Well, all right. Take the elevator down to the Vanguard Orientation Hall. You can get started at any of the registration terminals. The system will walk you through the rest. And if you've got any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
All right, thank you. This is kind of a cool picture, so I'm gonna take a photo. All right. The end of the Earth. Now this will have, what I've seen is it has all the lore about everything.
Humanity learned the Earth's magnetosphere would collapse sometime in the next half-century, eliminating all life on the planet. Decisive action was required, but the secure transport of an entire civilization would demand a new kind of cooperation, a new kind of courage, and a new kind of union. Thus, in 2159, the United Colonies were formed to make that journey possible. Just 1 year later, the Galileo, the first of many colony ships, touched down here on Jemison, beginning a new era of human history, the age of the United Colonies.
The exodus from Earth meant more than just the beginnings of the United Colonies. But still, a tremendous undertaking.
New factions arise.
From their foundation, the United Colonies strove to provide all their citizens with opportunity, security, and peace. But there were those among the UC that still wanted something more. Independence. So in 2161, the UC issued the Centaurus Proclamation, granting UC citizens the right to settle distant worlds and form their own sovereign powers. It wasn't long before the first new faction, the Free Star Collective, was formally organized in 2188, later followed by House Varun, revealing themselves to the universe in 2230.
I am beginning to find this presentation reductive and annoying.
She's not liking it. What is this? The narration war?
Beginning in 2240, House Varun forces declared all-out war on the rest of human civilization, initiating the Serpent's Crusade. Over the next 23 years, thousands of Freestar, UC, and independent souls were killed by agents of House Varun in the name of their serpent god. It was only with the death of their founder in 2263 and the succession of his heir, Jarek, that House Varun finally sued for peace. There remains, however, select members of House Varun who refuse to recognize the cessation of hostilities their leaders established. Even after House House Faroon's mysterious disappearance, these zealots remain a threat to all who encounter them. Their pacification, a goal of all space.
Let me see if I need to click this. The history of the Nerian War. We won't get into that right now. And let's see. Conflict among the stars.
Of the many conflicts between the galaxy's factions, none was more brutal than the recent colony war between the UC and the Freestar Collective. Set off by the unauthorized Freestar colonization of Vesta's Pride in 2308, a direct violation of the Nerion Treaty, the colony war spread quickly across the galaxy. Both sides deployed every tool at their disposal. Armadas of warships, mechanized combat platforms, or mechs, even bioengineered alien creatures, the infamous UC xeno-weapons. It was only in 2311 at the Battle of Cheyenne that the scales finally tipped. The Freestar Collective, utilizing their civilian fleet as a human shield, successfully crippled the superior United Colonies Navy. After their shocking victory against the galaxy's greatest navy, the Freestar Collective offered terms of peace, which the colonies, out of an interest in staving off any further human costs, accepted. The galaxy has been rebuilding ever since.
I suspect many in the Freestar Collective would take issue with the way the colony war is represented here.
She doesn't think this is accurate. That's interesting.
Few settled worlds were left untouched by the colony war. But nowhere could the viciousness of modern warfare be seen more clearly than on the Freestar planet of Nera. Initially occupied by invading United Colonies forces as a forward operating position, repeated attempts to take and retake the planet by collective forces led only to devastation. Swaths of the world were transformed into scorched husks, a nightmarish testament to the depths of human ingenuity and human cruelty. And today, Nera remains a continuing reminder to the horrors of unfettered war.
The Terror of Londinian?
In the midst of the colony war, a different kind of tragedy struck the UC city of Londinian. A newly constructed but critical supply center for the United Colonies war effort, Londinian found itself overrun by one of the galaxy's most mysterious predators, the Terramorph. A rare but pervasive threat to all human-settled worlds, Terramorphs swept over the city, seemingly out of nowhere, on a scale never before seen in recorded history. Valiant efforts by the UC military slowed the onslaught, but the creatures proved unstoppable. Ultimately, the decision was made to destroy the Londinian spaceport, sealing off the city, the outbreak, and its citizenry from the galaxy at large. The tragedy of Londinian is mourned by the UC to this day. After the devastation wrought by the colony war, the UC and the Freestar Collective came together to ratify a treaty that became known as the Armistice. Both sides agreed to a vast reduction in standing forces, and that xeno-weapons and mech warfare would be outlawed. All related research was sealed away, accessible only in cases of dire emergency. But the Collective had another demand, that the active commanders of the UC military stand trial for their actions. The United Colonies, in the interest of peace and galactic security, agreed. In 2311, 3 United Colonies senior officers were found guilty. Commander Henry Durant, General Indira Rastogi, and Fleet Admiral Francois Sanon, known better as Ve Victus. All were sentenced to death for their actions, bringing the colony war to a close and returning peace to the galaxy at long last.
After everything, it is almost impossible to believe that the armistice happened. But I admit I am glad it did. The settled systems have benefited.
Okay. Let's move on. Vanguard is born.
It was into this new world that the Vanguard was born. An official branch of the UC Navy, the Vanguard is the United Colonies Volunteer Fleet, serving a myriad of security, logistical, and reconnaissance roles. And after a sufficient length of service, UC citizenship is guaranteed to every Vanguard member. Open to all captains, regardless of origin, the Vanguard is leading the charge to protect and support the citizens of the United Colonies, wherever in the galaxy they may be.
Cool shit. Can I have one? The United Colonies citizen.
No one is born a United Colonies citizen. Only through service to the UC can one hope to earn one's citizenship. But the UC prides itself on taking care of its people. Cost of living controls mean citizens pay less than their foreign counterparts for needs big and small. All citizens are issued a grant upon joining to get themselves on their feet. And only UC citizens have the opportunity to purchase property, getting the chance to live in one of the most beautiful cities in the settled systems. By joining the Vanguard today, you too can begin earning your place here, in the heart of galactic civilization, as a citizen of the United Colonies.
Okay. Masked Vanguard Pilot Simulator. Floor access restricted. Let's see, what do I gotta do? Step 1 of joining the Vanguard. Register at one of the terminals in the orientation hall inside Mast. That's it. So I think we gotta go back up.
Dad wanted me to apply for the administration track at school.
Enlistment agreement. By joining the United Colonies Vanguard, you agree to perform necessary services to the United Colonies that could place you in serious danger, resulting in harm to your craft or yourself, up to and including death. I agree. Okay, consent documented. You may proceed to the examination chamber through the orientation hall. Welcome, Hodgson. Please proceed.
Registration accepted. You may now proceed through the historical displays in the orientation hall, or continue on to the examination.
Let's see, how long we've been recording here. We got a little bit of time yet. Oh. Why was it telling me to hit these? Did I not hit these? No, I missed this one.
It was only in 2230 that the faction known as House Varun first made contact with the rest of the settled systems. Founded by the passengers of a colony ship that had left New Atlantis and disappeared 4 decades earlier, House Varun was a faction unlike any other. A theocracy dedicated wholly to the beliefs of its isolationist founder, Janan Varun. House Varun initially made overtures of peace towards the rest of the settled systems. They claimed their only intention was to spread the word of their god, the Great Serpent. But none could have guessed that this worship might take the form of a bloody war, the Serpent's Crusade. The Freestar Collective was initially founded in 2188, when the citizens of Aquila banded together with the pleasure city of Neon in mutual defense. But in 2194, after the deployment of a UC medical star station in orbit around their world, the citizens of Narion also requested to join the collective. The resulting rise in tensions between the Freestar Collective and UC culminated in the settled system's first intergalactic conflict, the Narion War. Despite a decisive victory by the UC, the colonies permitted the citizens of Narion to join the collective, forming the basis for the fiercely independent union that persists to this day.
Okay, I think we got it all wrapped up on that stuff. There was a lot of lore there. Pretty cool. Piloting simulator. Look at these ships. Giant.
Welcome, applicant, to the piloting simulation chamber. Please enter the designated...
You could not pay me enough to get in one of those things.
I'm going in, Andrasia.
This is the Mark 18 flight simulation chamber, applicant. Currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair. Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
Max the shields. Some more towards weapons here. Okay.
New targets active.
Let's get them. Got him.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier
Ooh,
1 reached. Initiating Tier 2.
Unlock my challenges to get the next upgrade to piloting, which will help with maneuverability. So that's definitely on my list. Where are we
New
going?
targets active.
Got him. We got another one. Target lock. Nice.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 2 reached. Initiating Tier 3. New targets active.
Go. Got him.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 3 reached.
Congratulations, applicant. You've defeated sufficient opponents to pass the exam. You may now exit the simulator through the hatch to record your current score, or stay and try your hand at the remaining tiers. Resuming the examination.
New targets active. Shutting down.
Congratulations, applicant. You've passed. You can head up to Commander Tuwala to receive your final results and your probationary assignment. Or you're welcome to take another run at the simulation if you'd like to try and earn a better score.
All right, thank you,
You'll
sir.
only keep your best run.
Well, look who's back. Everything go all right with the exam? Did you have some questions you needed answered first?
I wrapped up my piloting exam. They told me to come back.
Ah, so these are your numbers that just came through then. You ready to hear how you did?
Yes, sir. Well, I can use my soldier response. I'm game. Cute test, by the way. Nothing like real combat, but cute.
I'll let the techs know you think so highly of their work, and make a note you've got prior combat experience. So, looking at the data, hit every mural in the orientation hall, huh? A test of preparation and thoroughness. Two traits the Vanguard values highly. Your physiological results are eerily calm. Not a vital spike to be seen. You really know how to keep your cool. Exactly what the Navy's looking for in our recruits. Now, how'd you do against your foes? All right, clear Tier 3. We try to set a high bar, so that's no small feat. Nice work.
If I had any reservations about flying with you, they are now gone. Well done.
So then, looking at your results as a whole, and presuming you're successful in completing your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only just 5 years. We've been hounding for some recruits with experience. Says here I can even offer you a bonus along with your signing advance.
Becoming a citizen of the United Colonies is important to you. It seems you are well on your way.
So, sounds to me like we've got Vanguard material on our hands. If you're interested, we could bring you on as a provisional member today. Get you the credits you've earned, then send you out on your probationary mission. First, though, all UC service people, provisional or otherwise, are required to swear an oath. So, you want to make this official? Commit yourself to the cause of the colonies?
I'm ready.
Fantastic. Then just follow me.
Can we make this snappy, Mr. Tatula? Tuala, Tuala, Tuala. John. Well, John, what do you think, man? Where are we going?
Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the skies. Now, raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where we serve, beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities? And to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance, in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy?
I do.
Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard. Now, only thing left is getting you that probationary mission. And what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died. Place is as isolated as they come, so Brass wants a Vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe and secure. So, can the people of Tau Ceti 2 count on you?
Yes, sir.
That's the spirit. Head down to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit. Oh, and your advance. Give it your all out there. Supra et Ultra.
Nice. 7,800 credits, getting paid big time already. Moving on up in the world. Grunt work. Let's see, we've been recording. Yeah, we're gonna have to end that episode here, guys, because we're out of time, but thanks all for watching it, and we'll see you in the next one.